Hello everyone, welcome to episode 3, the final part of Let's Replay Castlevania 1. In the last part, we beat death. That's not something you can say every day, is it? Well, technically it is in any given Castlevania game. And we have what is easily the hardest stage in the game just because of the amount of bullshit. For one thing, the first boss in the game shows up as a normal enemy here on the first screen. Do yourself a favor, break this candle, and use the stopwatch as much as you can. Because you're going to want to avoid these guys as much as possible. Ow. That did about a quarter of my health there. And this is also where a bit of bullshit starts to show up on the game's part, because enemies that did maybe 1 or 2 bars of damage in the first level now will do almost 4 or 5. That's especially noticeable in freaking Castlevania 3, by the way. Oh god, no. Hunchback birds. No, my worst enemy. At least we get some kick-ass music to go with it. Then again, as I've mentioned multiple times throughout this Let's Play, this game's soundtrack is amazing. And one thing you're going to notice right off the bat is that this is actually a short part. I'm not sure how much longer this will go for after the freaking commentary goes, because I will have some things to explain, but the raw video file is 5 minutes long. Well, it's actually closer to 6. Anyway, right here we got a pot roast. Make sure you get that, because it's going to help you a lot with this upcoming bullshit section. You got birds and fleamen, and lots of them. And due to how knockback works, you're more than likely going to die here once or twice. And the fact that it's almost impossible to avoid something when you're on the stairs, you're probably going to die even more. But once you get past that section, we're here at the final checkpoint in the game. This place is technically actually a separate stage in of itself, because if you get a game over, you start at the bottom of the staircase there. Anyway, as you're going to notice, I destroy those candles and get some stuff out of them. However, going down the stairs, back to the previous screen, and back up here, by the way, the panels respawn. So I'm going to die at the bottom of the stairs so I can get all my health back and grind to 30 hearts for the final boss here. And make sure you break this one so you can get the holy water, because that's going to help you a lot. And here we have, and it's finally time for us to face off against Dracula himself, being portrayed by what I believe to be the Christopher Lee version. You know, Count Dooku. Dracula, he'll teleport across the room, a lot of times teleporting right on top of you, and open up his cape to fire 3 fireballs, which are easily jumped over. However, be careful about this. There are times when he will intentionally delay his attack because you think you have the timing down, and aim at you like that. So he does have a bit of AI coming through. Now, it is 1 whip strike per health bar, but if you get a critical hit, you will notice it, because you'll do like 3 or 4, I believe. Oh god, that was not good pausing. I think my mom called me for a second there. Because I don't remember, because I recorded this last night, actually. But yeah, this first form of Dracula, not that hard. Can be a bit troublesome if he delays his attacks, but as long as you time your jumps and attacks well, he's no big problem, really. However, his second form can be a bit more troublesome, and as if a multiple form final boss is a spoiler at this point in gaming. So you blow off Dracula's head and he turns into this gigantic demon thing. Strategy: use a holy water to stun him, and then jump and hit his face. And luckily, the game was nice to me and gave me a double shot for moving his fireballs, so this just got even easier. You stand no chance, you stand no chance. What he'll do for an attack is that he'll jump all across the room, sometimes lower jumps, sometimes high jumps, and will fire fireballs every now and then. Not that hard, really. But with that, guys, we just beat the game. And we even got a final boss. Yes, we got a final boss, obviously. But one thing I noticed, actually just recently, when I just commenting over this, I got an extra life by being the final boss. And with that, the Castle of Destruction itself, well, falls apart. And now we actually have a really interesting credit sequence where they actually make parodies off of people doing horror. People related to the genre of horror. I put little call-outs there saying what each one of the people did. But that is Castlevania, guys. And how was it? personally speaking, I quite like it actually. The music is fantastic. The gameplay, while ball-bustingly hard at times, is really fun, and it's an actually really enjoyable experience. However, I can only recommend those to you who are either a really devout fan of platformers or really want a good challenge, because this game otherwise will kick your ass hard. I know it did for me the first time. Also, really bad translation there, guys. And as for Castlevania on this channel, this is not going to be the last time we see this game, probably. I might do this again in the stream at some point. And the next Castlevania game I know for a fact I'm doing is Rondo of Blood. What else do I want to say? Yeah, that's pretty much it, actually, I believe. Unless I'm thinking of something else, which if I do, I'll probably cut to a different thing right now. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I'm cutting this into a part where it shouldn't be, so this is gonna seem kind of out of order. But once you beat the game, you start again in hard mode. What hard mode is that you do less damage, enemies do more damage, and there's Medusa heads all over the place, and they all move faster. Yeah, good luck beating that. And once you beat the game again in hard mode, you just start the game again in hard mode. It's an endless loop, really. So yeah. But with that, this game's over here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And thank you guys oh so much for an awesome 2 years. May there be many, many more in the future. Yeah. See you guys then.